G'day guys and gals. Nah, just kidding. What's up everyone? It's Rilla, bringing you back another video. Today we'll be taking a look at the brand new Major Minis painting handle. When the Major announced this handle, I knew I had to get it. And now that I've started a channel, I thought, why not try to get the clicks off a bigger channel's name? Cause that, my friends, is YouTube. In all seriousness though, I am pretty excited about this handle, as I find the GW handle can be a bit lacking at times. This one promises articulation and 3 accessory heads for various use. It's also important that I note this is a collaboration between Major Minis and Warm Bristle Studio. Getting to the accessories, we have the ball joint to the handle for the articulation, the housing for said ball joint, and two cones for head and limbs. The handle itself, which may I say is quite light and hollow. Then we got a cork head for when you're pinning parts of a model. And lastly, the main base for painting models that require some blue tack or double-sided tape. Here's some sped up footage of the assembly and how all the heads fit. The ball joint's pretty stiff, but then again, you don't want this thing flopping around when getting some crisp highlights in. Getting into some size and price comparisons, we have the GW handle standing pretty short compared to the new kit on the block. And on the right, it's a wood block. Wood block aside, we can see that the GW handle has a harsher taper compared to the Warm Bristle. The Warm Bristle also just generally girthier, which works great for me as I have ginormous ape hands. Grabbing the GW handle, it's also fairly light with some slight hollowness to it, but its main painting function is the vice grip that clamps onto your Minis bases. While extremely useful for army painting, it's also very limited in its application. Sub-assemblies and larger models with bigger bases are inoperable on this handle. With that being said, the WBF handle, with all its attachments before shipping, is almost 3 times the price as the GW one. So the question is it worth it? To answer that question, I want to test each accessory out using a spare marine head, a shoulder pad, and a Major Minis original Iron Warrior. What the hell? Sorry about that guys, but let's... Okay, fine. Let me see who it is. Hello?
It is I, brother, Pugtarabo, and I've come to see a model finally worth painting.
Pugtarabo? I thought you were lost in the warp.
No shackles are strong enough to chain me, Beta boy.
Beta? Look, whatever. Can you just leave? I gotta get this video out for the peeps out there.
Nay, brother, nay. I will stand and watch idly to make sure my legion is honored.
Okay, man. Whatever. Just keep it down, okay? Sorry about that, guys. I'm not really sure how Pugtarabo got here, but the show must go on. Starting first with the Space Marine head, I've decided to go with a Veteran Sergeant scheme. The footage is sped up for all my fellow goldfish out there with short attention spans. Working on this head, however, and using the cone attachment, it feels pretty good. I can generally get up close and personal with such a small eye-catching piece of a model. Getting into the nooks and crannies is easy, as there's no shoulder pads or collars to get in the way. The ball joint feature also works well to hit your brush in certain angles to get the perfect stroke.
Hey, yo, brother.
Yeah, that came out a bit wrong. Another great thing about the cone is the fact that it's textured for grip, ensuring that you'll never lose it while painting and damaging the model. In comparison to a drill bit and a paperclip would often result in the head swerving for me. I don't know what was going on with me during the eyes portion, but I was struggling hard with my accuracy. But thankfully, cleanup was a whole lot easier now. The real test for me now would be battle damage and edge highlights, which in my humble opinion, I think came out great. But we'll save that for the grand reveal. Overall, I think the cone alone is a great addition to any painter's arsenal. Next test is the shoulder pad, which I've been on a Mortifactors kick since the Astartes 2 trailer, and that's the scheme I'll be executing. Now, providing highlights on shoulder pads has always been extremely hard for me, so hopefully with the use of the cork attachment and a paper clip, we can finally get over that hump. Now, if I'm being honest, while useful, I'm worried about its longevity as a tool. Repeated use of the cork makes me think it'll fall apart eventually. The cone, as well, could probably take care of most of the same things as the cork. Just some food for thought, as you can pick the attachments you want. All that's left is some finishing touches and the decal, and this piece is about done. Quick note here, when I was switching the cork for the last head, the cork separated from the connector piece. It went back on easily enough, but a bit odd that it wasn't glued in place. Lastly is the Son of Iron model.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, chill, Pugtarabo.
My bad, yo.
And for this part, I used a standard head attachment. For this attachment, you are going to need some blue tack or adhesive. The tack I use is called Tacky. And guys, let me tell you, stick to blue tack, cause this stuff sucks. No points off the handle for this one, but just an FYI. I've tried some new techniques on this model, such as contrast over metallics, which isn't my taste, but at least now I know. This was my first time doing hazard stripes as well, and let me tell you, I have so much respect for you Iron Warriors players, cause god damn is it a pain in the ass.
Only the strongest can endure.
Yeah, man. I already gave you guys flowers, okay? Chill out. But while my adhesive was shoddy, the handle and head still performed. I think without the grippiness of the handle, the tacky would have lost grip even more often. But with that, let's get to some grand reveals and final thoughts. So I'm just going to put up some pictures of the finished products while I give you my opinion. Is this handle worth it? Well, yes and no. I know, what a shit answer, right? But I think it depends on what hobbyist you are. Are you someone whose interests lie in the gaming side? Then it's not for you. A standard GW handle or wood block will do. That being said, if you like painting more and are trying to grow and excel at the medium, then yeah, absolutely, man. Come on. This is a one-stop shop of a painting handle, and the added articulation is amazing. The price I paid for was for all the attachments, but if I'm being honest, I think you just need two, the cone and your choice of the standard head or the cork. As I think they serve the same purpose, maybe the cork is a little more versatile, but there is no option of just the cone and cork, so that kind of sucks. Overall though, I don't feel cheated. I see myself using this handle for the rest of my painting days. And if you like what you saw, go give it a look. I believe right now, there's still a deal where you can buy the handle and get 50% off a major mini of your choice, which is pretty nice. I'll attach the link below for you to check it out. I hope this video was helpful. If you've been eyeing this handle or just thinking about upgrading in general, as always, I appreciate y'all. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Later, betas.